As much as she likes to say she's not a creature of the elites, she is a creature of the elites. I mean, they are the ones who are keeping this afloat. There is no real groundswell of support for her, even in her own state of South Carolina, right? Before New Hampshire, I was talking to some folks on the ground there. They thought maybe she could get 45, 47% if she did well in New Hampshire. She didn't do that well in New Hampshire. And so it looks like she's going to go there and really kind of have an embarrassing defeat. She doesn't think it's embarrassing. I think it goes to the fact that if you can't win in South Carolina, what other states can you win?
Other people say I'm trying to set up a future presidential run. How does that even work? If I was running for a bogus reason, I would have dropped out a long time ago. The rest of the fellas already did that. They have their own plans. I don't judge them, but I'm still here. I'm fighting for what I know is right, and I don't care what the party leaders and political elites want. I'll keep fighting until the American people close the door.
Yes, welcome back. This video you just saw was recently released by Trump team responding to Nikki Haley after she gave an announcement she is not dropping out. According to this tweet, Nikki Haley refused to drop out of the presidential race and started to cry during her Greenville speech.
I wish Michael was here today, and I wish our children, and I could see him tonight, but we can't. He's serving on the other side of the world, where conflict is the norm, where terrorists hide among the innocent, where Iran's terrorist proxies are now attacking American troops.
Yes, someone responded to her. Nikki Haley is in the primary race for two reasons. First, the longer she is in, the longer it keeps Trump from accessing general elections funds for campaigning against Biden. The second point, by prolonging her campaign, Nikki Haley is also preventing Trump from receiving White House briefing as the nominee. So you can clearly understand exactly what is going on. One of the most unlikable and annoying newcomers to ever run for president, and yes, 2020, was watching her lose every state by over 40 points is going to be most satisfying. In few days, we are going to witness what will happen in her own state.
I'm fighting for what I know is right. And I don't care what the party leaders and political elites want. I'll keep fighting until the American people close the door. That day is not today, and it won't be on Saturday, not by a long shot. The presidential primaries have barely begun. Just 3 states have voted. 3. That's it. After this weekend, we'll be at 4. That's not a lot. In the 10 days after South Carolina, another 21 states and territories will vote. People have a right to have their voices heard, and they deserve a real choice, not a Soviet-style election where there's only one candidate and he gets 99% of the vote. We don't anoint kings in this country. We have elections. And Donald Trump, of all people, should know we don't rig elections.
Yes, I just put myself in her shoes. I would feel ashamed to continue. I don't understand the kind of logic why this woman is still running. Vivian responded to her. Nikki Haley just took a dig at Trump, claiming this is not a Soviet-style election where there is only one candidate and he gets 99% of the vote, yet she failed to condemn the sham Soviet-style lawfare against Trump that she and her donors are exploiting as her only path. Going to expose the hypocrisy at tomorrow's event, so Vivid will be part of this campaign. You will see how they defeat Nikki Haley again. It is insane to me to realize that this woman is still running. The View had a segment, they had a lot to say. They are scared that Trump should not.
I just, I don't think I need to see someone who has been twice impeached and is a disgrace and a one-term president with 91 counts facing him. I think it legitimizes him. I don't need to be gaslit by Trump. We all know who he is. We all know what he stands for. We also know that Biden debated him twice and just like sort of mopped the floor with him. If you look at any of the studies, most Americans that watched it thought that Biden won, not only on policy, but on demeanor, especially. Does this person have the temperament to be the president? We know who Donald Trump is. I don't think you give him that type of platform.
But also, if Biden flubs, they'll be all over him. If Trump flubs,
but if he doesn't show up, they'll be all over him. But here's the thing. A lot has happened since 2020. January 6th hadn't happened. Donald Trump needs to have to stand next to Joe Biden. Joe Biden needs to call him out on the unfitness, because the reality is we all at this table.
He's going to say he had nothing to do with it.
At this table, we all know who Donald Trump is. Nearly 80 million people voted for him. They need to see the juxtaposition of the two leaders and decide on the
You know who also promised to debate in the primaries when it was a two-person race, yet still hasn't debated Nikki Haley. But if you know who becomes the nominee, do American voters need to see Biden debate him on the issues?
Yes, I think it's critically important for democracy, and here's why. We live in a media ecosystem where you can almost choose your own news, and some folks choose their own facts. So you can watch certain outlets, and you're only going to get one side of any story. It is critically important that the American people see the juxtaposition on issues, that they actually have to be able to defend their positions. They can't just say what the other person is for. They're going to have a chance to respond.
Yes, I believe you've seen these cackling the views trying to give political opinions if Trump or Biden should debate. It is insane. Biden is rejecting not to debate Trump. Trump accepted, like, we should debate. I'm there to debate. But this time around, we have seen during their primaries, Biden rejected to debate any person. And Trump also rejected, to debate during that. We all know why Trump did that. Now taking a look, these are presidential candidates. They should be able to speak out. It will not be interesting if I don't see a debate. I just get up the next day, elections. It will not be too nice. It is through the debate that you prove what you really have in you. Not just getting up people vote. I think this will be the most insane elections if there is no debate. So I want to know your opinion. What you think? Should there be a debate or not? Please drop under the comment section. God bless you.
Times looks a little doddering. He's trying to get the words out. Forget about the
This is Donald Trump's fault.
Wait. Watch it.
Water there?
I hate my job.
Liberal democracy.
Divided by class.
My spirit name is Ozawa Makwa. To my work.
And coming as a white man.
Last week or so, right? That old world vision is rearing its head again that says the people cannot be trusted to self-govern. They'll ruin themselves, right?
Oh, you want people to get rid of cows? Are you sure?